Hi everyone, I'm Ali GREYMOND. Today I want to talk to you about self-esteem and OCD recovery. I've talked about this topic a lot, and I do find it's important to continue to talk about it because when the person is going through OCD, self-esteem drops dramatically. And when the person's self-esteem is low, they can be making decisions that are not the best decisions they could possibly be making as it relates to themselves, right? They don't take care of themselves as much. They don't pursue things that they want to pursue, those kinds of things. So it's important for you to actively work on the self-esteem situation. So whenever you're feeling like less than, you act like less than, this is not, this is too much for me. I'm not good enough for this. I'm not good enough for that. Every time you catch yourself saying those things to yourself, try to work on stopping that. So, okay, normally I would say no to this because I feel like I'm not good enough. So I'm going to go and do this anyway. And try to make it a point to continue to do this throughout the day, parallel to your regular OCD recovery work. I know I ask a lot of you guys, you have to do exposure work, you have to do self-esteem work now, but it is important to overcome this. This is your life. If you don't do this, this will continue indefinitely. OCD is the kind of thing, if even within the OCD themes, right? That if you take care of one theme but not the other, then one theme will go and the other one will stay. So you have to look at it as a group project, so to speak, in terms of you have to handle it as a group, that I'm knocking out this theme and this theme and this theme, and I'm working on the self-esteem, and I'm putting myself back into regular life the way you want to lead regular life. So whenever those opportunities come up to practice that, try to do that. Even if, say, for example, you get out of bed and OCD is worse for people in the mornings. I don't even want to look good. I don't even care how I look. I don't even want to go out and do this. Somebody calls you to do something. Well, maybe not right in this moment as we're going through coronavirus, but regularly somebody calls or just talking on the phone even, right? No, I don't want to talk to this person. Missed call. Try to take those opportunities. If you want to get something, right? I want to get this for myself, but I can't because that's too good for me. Do it and get it. Because if you don't work on it, it will, to some extent, it will fix itself, because naturally as OCD disappears, as you do recovery work, OCD disappears, you start to feel better about yourself naturally. But if you had OCD for a long time, and people with OCD, it's a certain type of personality. I've talked to people for 10 years about over 10 years now about OCD recoveries. It's the same exact personality every time. People are very sweet, very nice, very sensitive, very caring, and that kind of a person is naturally inclined to help others at the expense of themselves, but to a great extent, to an overwhelming extent, because they want to make sure that they're a good person, right? And then that kind of feeds into OCD as well. So a lot of it can be actually, for some people, it can be intertwined. Well, if I do this for myself, then that means I'm not doing it for others. That means I'm a bad person. So for some people, the morality OCD can kick into that. And again, that's a good exposure. Yes, you're allowed to do things for yourself, no matter what OCD tells you. And doing it as an exposure will help. But I'm telling you, self-esteem is important. So the more you work on it, just like any other exposure, the faster you get through it. I hope you find my videos helpful. Thank you for watching. If you would like this channel, please subscribe. If you would like to do one-on-one recovery program with me, all the information, as always, is on youhaveocd.com. I'll see you tomorrow.